Welcome to Kid Burger, home of the Kid Burger. Can I take your order?
Recorded live on a 13-inch MacBook Pro, it's Chat Past Midnight with me, Andrew Balisi. A podcast filled with comedy bits, games, interviews, and weird news stories that don't make the front page. Tonight, I welcome my guest, Kal Smith. Now, here is Andrew Balisi. Hello, and welcome, everybody, to the podcast. Welcome to Chat Past Midnight. I'm Andrew Balisi, and yes, I'm the reason why Tide Pods are locked behind a cabinet. We have a wonderful podcast for you, wonderful show, I may add. Of course, I have to talk about this. 4th of July weekend is basically here, so fireworks, barbecues, all that good stuff. So you have a better 4th of July weekend. We prepared some do's and don'ts for this 4th of July. So here we go. Do enjoy fireworks. Don't eat fireworks. Do wear a patriotic outfit. Don't wear nothing but an American flag. Do fire up that barbecue. Don't spark a political debate with your uncle. Do shuck the corn for the family. Don't shame corn for being phallic. It's just who they are. Do go for a dip in that pool, but don't dip your fingers in the guac. Do sing along to God Bless the USA. Don't dive into the rest of Lee Greenwood's catalog. Trust us, it's basically that song you sing, and you feel good. You're like, yay, USA, we want to do good, and it's not the same. It's not the same. Do eat burgers and hot dogs. Don't do your Joey Chestnut impression. Yeah, he does that this time around the year, doesn't he? He eats a massive ton of food, and that's what he's known for. He's really good at it. I don't know how. I want to get paid to do that. Does Guy Fieri count? I don't know. All right. Do bring a potato salad to share. Don't share photos of that weird potato-shaped skin thing you had last month. It's just too much. Already got past that, man. Do have a couple of beers. Yeah. Don't have a couple invite you to explore the meaning of freedom with them after a few beers. Ooh, that's a rough one. Do make a king-sized ice cream sundae. Oh, that's fun. This is fun. Don't declare yourself king. Not today or any day for that matter. I think we know why. Do light some sparklers. Don't set fire to a national park. Only you can put out. Is it the Smokey the Bear thing? Only you can prevent forest fires. I'm like, man, they should have told that to PG&E. My God, didn't do anything about that, did they? Too soon? No? Okay, maybe not soon enough. Do celebrate with friends. Don't sell Herbalife to friends. And last but not least, do slice up a watermelon and don't cut a bitch. And those are your do's and don'ts for the 4th of July weekend. And now, of course, we come to the part of the show where we get to bring on our guest. So my guest has been seen on Nickelodeon's All That, can also be seen parading around as everyone's favorite cashier, Ed. Please welcome Kal Smith.
Hey, how's it going? Good to be here.
Kal, thank you for being on the show. It's greatly appreciated, and it's also been years.
Whew. You make it sound like we're old. The way you exaggerate the years.
Yeah, I just like exaggerating words. It's what we do as actors.
You're very right.
There he goes again. The reason why I say that, because me and Kal go way back. We went to the same junior college and did a lot of this productions in our department. So we're like, hey.
Hi.
I'll do it again. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, like, yeah, college.
Oh my gosh,
Feels like it
college.
was
And then you've
yesterday.
been. I'm sorry?
It feels like it was yesterday.
Honestly, yes. I blink and I'm like, hey, remember that? Remember
Mhm.
that show? And then that show after that show?
There was a lot of shows like that.
Yeah. That's how we kept track of time. We're like, what show? When did we do that show? That show was back. Was that? Was it Form? And then we did. Then we did that other show. And then we did. It doesn't matter. Oh gosh. You've been off to doing like some great things. Obviously, the first thing that we mentioned was all that. You got to go to Nickelodeon and live like one of your childhood dreams. Tell me more about that because that's just insane.
Okay, so just to make sure it's on the record, the orange soda at Nickelodeon Studio tastes 10 times better than any orange soda I've tasted outside of their studio. Like, they have their own like stash that they keep for themselves because it was that amazing. Like that
You're
first
making
sip,
it sound like Nickelodeon's on like powered by orange soda.
I'm pretty sure they are because they have their own little machine that dispenses orange soda. And when I took that first sip, I was like, this is amazing. I need to tell someone. Turn around to my friends like, hey, you guys need to try this orange soda because it is amazing. They're not orange soda drinkers, but I'm pretty sure after they had that first sip, they became orange soda drinkers.
That's that's fantastic. So I have to ask now because of the orange soda. Did you ever do a bit with them over when you're at Nickelodeon? You're like, who loves orange soda? Cal loves orange soda.
So there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff that didn't make it into um, the clips of the show, but there
Right.
was a lot of witty banter of that, and it was a lot of fun because everyone knew what we were talking about because we're all there because we love the same thing. So
Right. Right.
everyone knows what we're talking about when we make those type of jokes, and that's what makes it really amazing.
My heart. My heart. Um. So when you filmed the all that episodes, like the recent revival of it, is it in Nickelodeon's new studios, or I mean, or did you visit like Nickelodeon's headquarters and then filmed on a different like lot?
Okay, so there's a separate lot that they film all that at, and then they
Right.
also
Right.
have their regular Nickelodeon Studios where they do the animation and all the other different types of shows. I got to go to both studios.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Um. So I guess as for Nickelodeon Studios, like you visit their brand new studio, I would assume their
Yeah,
new
apparently
campus.
it's their new studio, and it is pretty much a childhood dream in real life. Like everything is Nickelodeon themed. Their walls are Nickelodeon themed. They have a mural that has pretty much all their Nickelodeon characters, from Ren and Stimpy to SpongeBob to Cat Dog, Ed from Good Burger. They're all there on this giant mural, and it's beautiful. And of course, I had to take a picture in front of it because man, it was beautiful.
I mean,
And
how could you not? Yeah.
just everything is Nickelodeon themed. Like there's pictures of Vader Zim, and they have the original Blues Clues couch, like the thinking chair.
Oh my god.
They have it there. Can't sit on it and think, but it's there.
It's staring you in the face like, I want to sit on it.
Exactly. You're just like, I want to put my cheeks on that cushion, but you can't. But it's just a good marvel to look at. Like, wow, that's been a part of our childhood.
That's simply amazing. That's I can't say that. That's just so cool being able to. It's like, oh, that's the chair that a lot of people's childhoods were based on and remember seeing. Um, I gotta ask now. Now, of course, do you know which episode? I'd imagine you know which episode you show up on and all that.
I believe it is season 2, episode 115, if I remember correctly.
All right, all right.
Like, it's somewhere around those lines. I'm pretty sure.
Well, if you guys have the chance You can pause this podcast and go find it, look at it, and then try to find Kal in the episode. He should be blatantly obvious.
It's very hard to miss me because I'm literally in the opening shot.
That's fair. That's fair.
But okay, so yeah, it's 1,115 because they don't, because since all that's basically continuation of the original all that, they're counting the original episodes.
Oh,
so that's why it's 1,115.
That's fair. That's fair. Do they still do musical guests on all that? I know it's been a minute for me.
They still do musical guests at the end of the episode. Who was a
musical guest for your show?
AJ Mitchell.
AJ Mitchell. I need to look that up now. I gotta do some Googling.
Which is very weird because I played DJ Kimball, who's related to Kel Mitchell, and there's a lot of Mitchells going on in that area. It was very strange, but it was a thing.
That's fair. That's fair. Fair. Yes, fair. I don't know what the other word I said was. Pretend I didn't say it. Okay. And then just to carry over so we can still talk about Nickelodeon and our childhoods, you've been cosplaying for quite a while and you like to dress up and like make things. That's just inherently who you are as a person. But I think one of your most cherished characters, childhood characters you brought to life for many people going to cons, of course, is Ed from Good Burger.
Ooh, yes. Wow. Yeah, that one. At first, when I first found all the items to pull this character together, I literally thought to myself, no one's going to remember this character. Like, it's so far back in the memory banks. It's like, some people might recognize me here and there. I was completely and utterly wrong about that.
Which is a great feeling, I'd imagine.
It's scary at first because now it's putting on this expectation of, hey, you got this character on you. We want a show too now. I'm like, oh, okay. So I eventually just started getting the character voice down because when I first started, I really didn't have the voice at all.
Right.
And then once I started doing it and I saw how much it made people happy to basically see this character come to life for them, at that point, I was like, you know what? I love this. I love the feeling that people get from this character, and I want to continue with it. So that's when I really made the mental decision to really focus in on this character. And then it took off completely. Like, I did not expect it to go in the direction it went.
Right.
After Anime Expo, the one thing I remember, I was doing Ed for 3 days straight, and it takes a toll on my vocal cords.
Oh, I'd imagine, yeah.
So literally the last day, I was on my skates, just having fun. I saw a little dance circle. I was like, you know what? I thought about going home just to like rest my voice because it's been a long day. Let me just do this, makes people happy, make some memories, and it happened just to be a viral clip on Twitter.
Right. I remember seeing that. I was in LA around the same time. I think I saw you at the LA Convention Center. I was filming stuff for like a game show. And I was over by the convention center and I saw you and I was trying like to text you, but like, Kal, I'm here. Let me say hi. And then I just missed you. And then I see this clip moving around Twitter. It's like, is that Kal? Is that Kal? And then not knowing you would just blow up like that. It was insane.
Exactly. And then not to mention, right after that, Nickelodeon, the vice president of Nickelodeon reaches out to me. And I was like, hey, you do know we have a Good Burger pop-up opening. I'm like, yes, of course. He's like, do you have any plans of being there? I'm like, I'm actually on my way there now. He's like, are you dressed as Ed? I'm like, yeah. He's like, perfect. I'll let the team know you're on the way. We're going to get you in there a little bit early so you can be a part of the grand opening ceremony. I was like, wait, what?
That's insane.
So not only was that like a shocking moment to me, I got to meet Kel Mitchell at the same time too. Like that. We bumped this. And my life has never been the same.
That's that I'm glad you had that moment with basically the person who created this character of many childhoods, and then you get to meet him. It's like, oh, you're the guy.
Right? It's that significant moment where you're just like, you're the dude that I'm cosplaying, and it's just like there was a moment where I couldn't talk, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't do anything. I just stood there staring at him like a weirdo because it was just a shocking moment to me. It was an out of body experience.
The
And I
whole
was beating on
situation,
my
yeah.
body saying, talk to him, do something, you're being weird.
Ask questions, do something, ask for a picture.
Right. And luckily I was able to snap back into it and be able to talk to him.
Oh,
And
yay.
we had a good burger together. Like, not many people can really say that they had a chance to sit down with their childhood hero and have an actual good burger with extra Ed sauce, might I add,
Ooh,
and
okay.
just talk and enjoy the time with them.
Now I gotta ask, since you were able to, do you know what's in the Ed sauce, or do they like assign an NDA? It's like, you talk about our Ed sauce, we're gonna come after you with our orange soda.
I got to plead the fifth on this one. Like, yeah, that's all I can say for that
That's
one.
fair. That's fair. If anything, that just makes it even better.
I mean, I have an abundance of Ed sauce. That's all I can really say about that.
Does it really do good on burgers?
I've tried it with many things. It goes good on hot dogs, burgers, fries, chips. It goes good with a lot of things.
My God, if they sold this in stores, I'd buy some up right now, honestly.
There would be none in the stores like the toilet paper.
So toilet paper and Ed sauce are the necessities of life.
Yes.
Understood, Cal. Now I gotta ask, Cal. That on top, like, I gotta, like, what's the quote you get most often from Good Burger? Because I'd imagine when people come up to you at cons, or you're just out in public dressed up because you like bringing joy, like, what's the quote that you get quoted at the most from Good Burger? Like, I gotta know.
Well, the fun thing about Ed is he takes a lot of things very literal, and as an actor, being in character is like the best thing ever.
Right.
So one thing I know what they want. I always know what they want, but when they say it as Ed, I go it, and they're like, wait, what? I was like, it, and then they're like, no, the other thing. I was like, the other thing. And then they have to really like break it down. It's like, what would you say if I were to walk into Good Burger? I'm like, oh, okay. So I get to have a little fun too. Like, they're not going to get their fun. I'm gonna get my fun to it because it's a fun banter. Because
really
he's a very literal character.
Right.
It's a lot of fun just to play with people and just to see them have fun with it because they're like, oh, this is really happening this way, and it's like they have a Rubik's Cube. And they got to figure it out. They got to do a couple of turns before they're going to actually get what they want.
I have to say the right phrase to get the thing I need.
So, but of course, the main thing is, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? That is,
oh gosh,
the most requested phrase.
I'd imagine that's. I mean, the fact that I'm enjoying it wholeheartedly right now. I mean, come on. Like, who doesn't want to hear that?
And then, of course, we take pictures, and then there's a lot of things that I brought to the character that I didn't have in the beginning. Like, when I first started, I never had a tomato. That wasn't until I actually, like, started rewatching Good Burger and started drawing inspiration from the movie to keep adding to the character. So I was like, I saw that, and I was like, ooh, I want a tomato in my pocket, too, now. So I looked on Amazon, unfortunately typed in tomato slice, and tomato slice popped up, and I was like, well, purchase.
Amazon Prime on that one?
Amazon Prime. Expedited shipping, please. Wrap it in aluminum foil, please.
And then you had to go to the forum and then put it on Shaq's Burger, correct?
Exactly. I think the two people I need to meet, two left. Shaq as Ed, and
Right.
Kenan Thompson is it.
See, I was wondering. I was going to bring them, like, if you ever got the chance to meet Keenan yet.
No, he's on the list though. He's definitely on the list. I got to meet Josh Server, and
Nice.
he was blown away. He was just like, "Wait a minute, what's going on?" And then he had a beard, and of course, Josh Server played in Good Burger, so I was just like, I'm addressing him as his character Fizz. I'm like, Fizz, when'd you grow a beard? He was just laughing and enjoying it, and it was a lot of fun. And then, of course, I got to meet Lori Beth.
Right.
When I went to the Good Burger pop-up, she saw me across the room. She came beelined right towards me, and she said to me, I need a picture with you. And
Aww.
I, trying not to break character, but I'm just like, well, I need a picture with you. And it was just that Cody Muldoon bit that I love so much, and she did it with me, and it was a lot of fun. So there's just so much that happened just by this one character, and I just can't. Honestly, I wouldn't be at this place I would be now without everyone's support, all the photos that we've taken together. When they posted it on that viral post, Nickelodeon saw that.
Right.
They saw all the people that I made happy with this character. So when they invited me to do Make My Nickelodeon Dreams Come True, that was basically my dream coming true with the help of making other people's dreams come true.
If I could hug you right now, like I totally would. Sending virtual hugs.
Sending virtual hugs.
Virtual hugs, Cal.
So I'm always eternally grateful to everyone because I wouldn't have had that without them.
My heart is filled with joy knowing that you like to bring joy to people as well. This is why we're friends.
And even through long distance, with or without contact, it's always going to remain the same because you have that strong connection and it will always be there.
Now I'm going to circle back around to cosplay real quick, if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I remember back in junior college, we were developing like a lot of creative stuff and materials, and really just helping a lot of the people in the theater department just develop their portfolios.
Yes.
And one of the things we did was create some Star Wars character meet and greet experiences that people were not expecting. And we decided to do a character, we should say you decided to do a character that's not often able for people to meet, which was Greedo from A New Hope. And the reactions that people had seeing you in the flesh or seeing Greedo in the flesh is just so freaking hilarious. Just people yelling, "Who shot first? You shot first."
Exactly. There's that certain nostalgia that comes back to when you just like when you see a certain character, it brings up such good memories. And I guess for some people it's a bad memory that they think Greedo shot first. I mean, I'm not
right. No,
I'm
it's
not
like,
biased
wait a
or
minute,
anything,
Han shot first, guys.
It's just a certain topic that's always debated, like who shot first. And it's fun to get those things recirculated because it brings up conversation and it brings a certain fun atmosphere.
I'm glad that it brings back so many great memories. And now I've got to circle around to social media because obviously you blew up on Twitter with Ed, but now you're on TikTok. And how many followers do you have on TikTok now for Ed?
The last time I checked was last night, and I was at 570,000.
Dang. See, that's an insane amount of people just by my, because I don't even follow or know that many people on the planet. How did you like get into TikTok? And then I guess the next question following that is, what's your favorite TikTok activity you've done so far? Because I know there's a lot of trends on TikTok, and even I'm having a hard time following.
So my friend Kat, she's a very famous TikToker who actually met me at a convention called WonderCon.
Nice.
And my profile picture on TikTok is with me and her because her reaction to Ed was priceless.
Aw.
Like she nearly cried when she saw me, and that's when I knew I was doing the right thing. But
My heart.
she
My heart.
inspired me to get TikTok, and I was like, I'm not really sure what to do here, but I'll give it a try. And I try to keep all my content Ed related, and so far it's been working. And I don't know, it's just I see certain things, and I try to see how I can basically edify it. I've been doing a lot of weird puns, like adventures. Like there's just so many things. Like it's all about how you play with it. So usually, whatever trend is happening, I flip it to where it fits in Ed's universe.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's so many things, of course, you can do with that. Do you mind if I pitch something right now?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm always open to collabing and stuff. So
I love it. Okay. So you're going to remember the scene because you studied the movie heavily. I love when he listens to the burgers to tell the difference apart between a Mondo burger and a good burger.
Mm-hmm.
What if that was his way of predicting like future events? Or like the weather in general, and then like connect it to like I don't know something like Mean Girls. Like it's gonna be. There's a 30% chance it's already raining.
I got some buns in the cabinet.
You got some buns.
So I think I can work with that. I can definitely do some weird ploy with that. I'm actually I can do something with that.
All right, I'm excited now. I'm like in the writer's room.
What's always fun about that movie is I always find something new.
Right.
And I noticed, if I remember correctly, the menu said tacos.
Oh.
I was like,
I did not look closely on that. I didn't know they had a good taco.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. There was another weird item on there that really caught my attention. I'm about to rewatch the movie now.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's always something new that I catch. I'm like, I can use that. I can use that too. Another one that really caught my attention was in the beginning of the movie when he's going to work.
Right.
He runs into the lady with the stroller and somehow ends up with her baby.
Right.
I can easily go to the toy section and get a baby and wrap it up in a blanket and be on my skates. And then I can instantly switch that baby out for a basketball. So that it's just there's so much to play with, and I love that about this character. And one thing that actually hit the most was when I went to this convention. I think it was Anime LA. People would always ask Ed, "What's his favorite anime?" I don't know what flip switch in that brain went off, but every anime was somehow changed into like a burger themed anime. So there was normally Attack on Titan.
Right.
It was changed to Attack on Burger.
Oh.
My Hero Academy, My Burger Academy.
Nice.
So I've actually started working on cosplays that are anime and Good Burger related because they're mashed up together.
So like One Punch Man, you'd be One Burger Man, and you'd be wearing a yellow jumpsuit.
Exactly. There's been a new ploy that has been started. It was supposed to debut this year, but the whole pandemic, everything's been put on pause, which I'm okay with. Right. And I'll just wait till next year. Like conventions will hopefully be back by then, and we'll still be able to have that fun because there's always time to have fun. There's always time.
I agree. Yeah.
In the meantime, I can make a lot of fun videos with people and just show them that it's okay to be at home and being safe and still be able to be themselves.
See, now I got to watch Ed make a good burger at home. And like how to make a good burger at home with Ed.
Oh boy, that's in the drafts right now.
Oh, well, I don't mind coming in and writing. I love writing stuff like that.
Yeah, that one's got some work on it, but it's a lot of fun.
I'll pitch something after the show and we'll talk about it.
Ooh, zesty.
Yeah, just like the Ed sauce.
Which is, oh my goodness, delicious. Next time we meet, I'll definitely bring it with me so you can try it.
Oh, please do. I'll bring the good burger. You bring the Ed sauce.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm down with that.
Ooh, I want to see the character Ed compete on like cooking shows like Master Chef or like on Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
So that's a tough one because he's a cashier and he doesn't really make the burger. He just makes the Ed sauce. So pretty much the only thing he's gonna be making is Ed sauce.
It'd be great if he actually made his way through the competition just by putting Ed sauce on mundane, simple stuff. Like everyone's like, I made a tuna tartare with a romaine lettuce salad and with something croutons. It's like, and Ed, what did you make? I got a cracker with some Ed sauce. And the Ed sauce wins.
You know what? I'm actually gonna make a TikTok out of that. You got the brain a turning. All right. Oof.
Yeah, write that down, dude. I want to see it. Yeah, make it happen.
Make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
There we go.
We recorded for posterity.
There we go, Ramsay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, that's in the drafts too. Perfect. I like that.
Yeah, you can use the clip. Where's the lamb sauce? I have the Ed sauce. Then that's the entire clip. And people are like, you know what? Still works. The lamb would work with the Ed sauce,
I'm just going to write that down too.
Yeah, write that down.
Like SpongeBob and Patrick when they're like watching Squidward. And you're like, write that down. That's me right now.
Genius. He tenderized the ground. My leg. Oh gosh!
I can't wait. It's actually gonna be.
Oh no, I can't wait either. I can't wait to see. Oh gosh. So right now, I think we're just gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Kal Smith. And welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your little break. So we have to catch you guys up because we just kind of lightly touched on this, and I wanted to make sure you guys heard it too. You said like it gets pretty out of control when you go to cons and conventions when people love meeting Ed, but apparently you had some weird experiences meeting people in the bathroom.
Yes, that was very interesting. If this person happens to listen to this, I don't blame you, but it's okay. I don't mind taking pictures. But I was using the urinal, doing my business.
Yeah.
And dude was like directly behind me. He's like, Ed? I'm like, still in character. Yes. Can I get a picture? And I'm like, right now? He's like, yeah. I'm like, maybe in a minute or two.
Can I finish?
But he's like, no, just turn your head and just look in the camera. I'm like, what? I got some things that's currently happening right now. I got to really focus on that first.
Right. Are you sure this can't wait?
Are you sure this can't really wait? He's like, I'll be real quick. I'm like,
oh my God.
So I turned my neck. I'm like, all right. Oh, we're all right. We're done. That wasn't awkward.
So has that all? This happened like just once, right? And this happened like multiple times. Like, oh my God, you're Ed. Can I get a picture? And you're like sitting on the toilet.
Oh God, I've never had that happen. Which I found the stall to be the safest place now.
I would imagine now after that.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait for the stall, and if I have to take a picture in the bathroom, at least I'm like not peeing. So, but no, there was another instance in San Diego.
Oh gosh!
And this was out in public, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This guy, wow. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Just wow, he's a very dedicated Good Burger fan. That he was wearing Good Burger underwear.
Oh wow! Okay, that is wow.
he went as far as to pull his pants down to show me.
Oh, oh my gosh.
I was like, whoa. And he's like,
Okay,
can we get a picture? And I'm like, right now with your pants down? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I guess we're doing this.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a picture floating around on the interwebs with a man with his Good Burger underwear out, and probably me awkwardly standing there.
Like with a thumbs up, like
I think I'm pretty sure I did a thumbs up, like
like the cringe thumbs up, like okay, here you go.
Yeah, that one was a weird one.
That's how did he know he was gonna run into you and be like, I'm wearing my underwear, and then glances himself and be like, here I is, take a picture with me.
It's a roll of the dice. It really is.
Yeah, I'm sorry I asked for that. I just wanted a picture.
Like I'm all for pictures, but that one was. I can't really differentiate which one was worse or better or weirder.
I think they're both equally cringe, honestly.
Yes, they both were equally very cringy. But those are definitely outweighed by the good photos. Like there was a group of roller skaters that were on their skates, and I happened to be on my skates as well, and they knew the character, and they're just like, "Oh my god, we're all on skates!" So it was fun to. We did like a little like skate circle,
nice,
and they were able to film that, and they had a good time. And I was like, "That definitely outweighs the underwear." Thank you.
You help get the underwear taste out of my mouth.
Exactly. Like that is forever burned in the back of my mind.
Oh gosh. That's fantastic. I'm glad you got like I said, the underwear taste out of your mouth. Now I'd like to pivot, if I may.
Oh yes.
Because not only you've done Ed and you've done all that, but you've actually done a movie with some like incredible actors, and I have to name the actors. I have to name drop right now. Here comes the name drops. There's two. There's William Shatner. Okay, that's name drop number one. Okay, name drop number two. Christopher Lloyd. Okay. How did that happen? How did you end up making a movie with Christopher Lloyd and obviously William Shatner? That's just insane.
So this one's a bit of a story, but let's get this started. Crack the neck real quick. There we go.
Yeah, get ready, man. Do what you got to do. Yeah, stretch it out.
Maria Morrison, she found my headshot on a website that had none of my contact info.
Huh.
And then at the same time, I was submitting to be a background extra for the film. So when my headshot happened to roll through, they're like, wait a minute, this is the guy we were looking for. So the next day, I get an email saying, hey, we saw that you submitted to be a background extra. We actually want you to play a co-lead role in the film. And I'm like, well, why not?
Okay.
So I emailed them back immediately. I was just like, yes, I'm definitely interested in the role. What do I need? And she was like, all right, so are you in the union? Do you have an acting reel? She lists off a lot of things. And I was like, all right.
Right.
Honesty right out the gate. Nope, and nope. So she emails me back. She's like, all right, it's perfectly fine that you're not in union, but we do need something to see. Like they gave me a synopsis of the character, and they said, can you go out, film this real quick, and send it back to us? And I was like, of course. I was able to get my friends together. We went to a park. We filmed the audition clip. We sent it back to her the next morning. Like, this is all during a work week, too. So it was ridiculous. And she calls me right in the morning. She's like, I love it. The director's going to love it. You got this character. I'm like, okay. But remember, the director has to see it and approve it first.
Right.
So she sends it to the director. For some reason, the video does not open and does not load for him at all. So he ends up casting some dude in New York.
Okay.
And Maria, she calls me back. She's like, unfortunately, the director wasn't able to see it, but I want to get you in as a featured extra. She's like, we're going to get you in on this role, this role, and this role. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just happy to be part of the process.
Right.
So after I met with them with the extras casting, and she was saying she was listing all the roles I was going to be in. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm happy. I left. The next morning, I get a call, 5 a.m., bright and
Ooh.
early. I'm tired. She's like, guess what? I'm like, what? She's like, you're Timmy again. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, what do you mean I'm Timmy again? The director, Giorgio, he saw it. He finally was able to watch it, and he paid off the guy's contract in New York to get me.
Dang. That honestly, that says a lot about the audition you sent in.
Right? I was just like, you're putting your faith in someone that's not in the union, has no film credit to his name, and you're putting your trust in me. That's a big pill to swallow at that time. I was like, you guys really have the faith in me doing this character, and it was a blessing, but it was also scary at the same time. 'Cause I'm like, now I have a certain expectation to meet.
Right. It's like, now I have to do it now.
And now I have to actually do this thing.
Yeah, I
But
have to film this.
yeah, it was insane because I did not expect that at all.
Right, right.
And it didn't really settle in until I actually got to set. And they're like going through the list of characters and like, what are you here for? I'm like, oh, I'm playing the character Timmy. They're like, oh, you're supposed to go over here. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was in the extras area.
Oh.
I've never been to a set before. So they're
Right,
like, yeah,
right.
you're over here. I'm like, oh. They're like, yeah, you have your own trailer. You got your makeup and wardrobe stylist. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is all going too fast. I'm like, what's going on?
Like, here's your trailer. Here's your personal assistants. There's where craft services. If you need anything, just ask.
Right, and I'm just getting hit with all this information, like back to back to back to back. I'm like, whoa, and it was all happening so quick, and I was in shock, honestly. And then I finally got to go to wardrobe. I started getting the outfits, and I'm like, this is really happening. And it wasn't until I had the director in front of me, William Shatner on one side, Christopher Lloyd on the other. They're like, right, we're gonna do a rehearsal of the scene. I'm just like, this is happening right now.
That's intense. Now I gotta ask, since you got us up to this beautiful point in the story, what is it like acting alongside these two? Because they're known for their movies and obviously television shows. I mean, Taxi for one, the other one, of course, Star Trek, and now you're acting right alongside with them. Like, what is that feeling like? Was it intimidating? Did they give you tips? Like, what happened?
It was definitely intimidating because, like, I grew up watching these people, and now I'm beside them. It's crazy. And William Shatner, he basically took me under his wing. Was like, "This is your first time." I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Here, just make sure if you can see the lens of the camera can see you. So just keep that in mind." I'm like, "Good to know."
Good to know, yeah.
And he was basically just guiding me through it. And I had some one-on-one time with Christopher Lloyd where I was able to talk to him as well.
Aww.
And he's like the coolest dude ever, very laid and chill. And I was able to talk to him, and he had a theater background as well.
Right, right.
And he was like, "Have you ever done musical theater or theater like that?" I was like, "Yeah, I've done a few shows like that." He's like, "Keep going with that. Like, that's definitely going to help you in the long run." I'm just like taking all this in. I'm like, I'm getting advice from legends.
Right, right.
And just the fact that they were just like so accepting that even though this is my first time, they're welcoming me into this industry like that. And what's funny is one of the other characters, Don McManus, he played Rock Kendall in the film.
Yeah, yeah.
He was also one of my childhood heroes. He played Ben 10's father in the movie Ben 10.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I didn't realize that until after filming was over. And I was like, wait a minute. Because it was recently on TV and I was watching it and I was like, wait a minute. That looks like Don McManus. Goes to the IMDb. That's because it was Don McManus. I was like,
crap.
Wow. So I literally actually had 3 of my childhood heroes beside me.
That's insane, man. That's really insane. I guess my follow-up question after that experience, like, what's one piece of advice that you're always going to hold near and dear to you and always carry with you from that experience, whoever it may be who gave you that advice?
Have fun.
Have fun.
And then
That's so important. Yeah.
one from someone that you know, Paul
Right.
Jacques.
Oh, I love
Do
Paul.
the show you know.
Right.
I'll forever carry that with me with every production, whether it's film, theater, whatever it is. Do the show that you know.
I still use that till this day, man. I feel that. I'm glad Paul's doing great, by the way.
Which I actually got to see him at one of the conventions as Ed.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it was just so great to see him. It was actually 2 occasions. I actually saw him one time when I was dressed as a Jedi and then as Ed. So,
Jedi Ed is next, right?
Right, Jedi Ed is next because that's just...
He is one with the burger force.
The one with the sauce.
The one with the sauce. It's a spatula.
Yeah. A spatula? Oh, wait a minute. Write that down too. I think like it would just make a sizzling sound. That's...
Oh. What's that? I'm flipping the burger. Flipping it. You make sure it's done.
Yeah, that's definitely something I would definitely take away from the whole experience. And the costumers, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyways.
Oh, okay.
But just leading up to this moment, always be kind to the people around you that's taking care of you on set.
Oh, yeah.
Because they help everything go smoothly. Because one thing apparently is some actors, not sure who, but she's worked on a lot of sets before, and sometimes the actors would just throw their clothes on the floor of the dressing room and expect costume to come pick it up.
I hate that so much.
I've been raised in a theater life. We've been told, put your stuff back on the hanger, put it back in the closet, etc. So I would always hang up my stuff. I would even sometimes bring it to them. And she was just like, why are you doing that? And I was just, that's just how...
Force of habit.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
And she was just so blown away with it. She actually let me keep one of the shirts from the film.
Aw.
And
that's so sweet.
It's a popsicle shirt. It's a shirt with a bunch of popsicles on it.
Nice.
And I'm waiting for the red carpet premiere to wear that shirt.
I know it's in post-production right now, like, you know, sound editing, color grading, all that good stuff.
Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing that they did for this film is that they did everything in reverse because of the time constraints that they had with William Shatner's schedule. Because when he saw the script, he said yes to it like almost immediately.
Right.
But the time constraint on his filming time was very short and limited that they nearly had no money to get this film off the ground.
Right.
So a corporation was able to give them the startup money to basically get them through filming so they could pay their actors, have the equipment, get everything done. But then there's also the post-production where you got to get color correction, like you said, the sound, all those things need to be done. And there was almost no budget for that. So they had to do additional funding to get that going. That's why it took so long. Because it was filmed in 2017. And we're in 2020 now.
It's been a minute since we talked about it, right?
But I've been in contact with them, and I've been hearing nothing but good things, and it's pretty much almost ready. And I'm pretty sure this has been a good year, almost, but hey, 2020 was looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure it'd be even better in that time.
Of course. Yeah, I'm excited. We have to have you come back on when the movie does make its big premiere, and we can talk about the movie. I love going to movie premieres. If you haven't been to like a Hollywood premiere or just a premiere in general, they're super fun. If you get the chance to go to one, do it. Freaking do it.
I was supposed to go to one.
Oh, which one?
It was one called The End of the World. I was invited to that premiere because I was in that. But unfortunately, I had a prior engagement to a charity, so I had to decline it. But I was able to send my grandmother in as a proxy for me. So she got to experience the whole red carpet for me. And I was like, yay.
I love it
So
when Gran gets stuff like that. That's fantastic.
right, and she was happy. She got to get the free popcorn and all that good stuff. I
Right,
was like,
right.
dang. But
Isn't it great? The free concessions and so good.
so I got basically got to live through that experience through her. But I'm gonna have my time. I will
You'll
get
have
that.
your premiere when it counts, when it
Yeah,
really matters, and we'll be cheering right alongside with you every step of the way when that happens. Since I think we come to a natural point to kind of winding it down, I would like to play a quick game of Would You Rather if you're open to that.
I would rather play this game.
I am so glad you said that. It's time for Would You Rather? All right. Would You Rather is brought to you by Poddex. Poddex is not a sponsor of this podcast, but they'd be great if they would because they're the ones who created the cards I'm going to read right now. So, let me get our first card of Would You Rather. Okay. Here we go. Would you rather be single for a year? This includes no dating. Or go on bad dates for a year straight.
Whew. So are the bad dates like every other week or every other month? Or is just
So
like
for a year, I'm guessing it's a date every day.
oof.
So
Yeah.
single for a year, no dating, or go on
Single for a
bad
year.
dates for a year
Single for a
straight.
year. Yeah. Can't do it.
So single for a year?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Our next Would You Rather card. Next Would You Rather. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to answer the question too. I'm a bad host that way. You know what? I think the more economical solution would be single for a year, wouldn't it? Because
Yeah.
you don't have to pay for all those dates.
Right? That's a lot of
money.
dates. That's like
Yeah.
just so I know it's gonna be bad. Nah.
Right. Well, at least you know you're getting yourself into, but like it's even bad or worse, I guess, spending money.
Exactly. The gas expenses, they just pile up. Like
They really do. Honestly, really do. Okay. Let me get my next card here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Would you rather have your most embarrassing photos posted on Facebook or accidentally fall in public and the video go viral?
I'd rather fall in public.
Fall in public
Yes.
as Ed?
Yes, I would do it as Ed or myself.
He'd be like,
Easily.
whoa, and then hits the ground.
Exactly.
All
Whoa.
right.
I caught the ground.
Gravity.
Exactly. I can play it off so smooth. Like I'm
Or
ready
he would
for
say
that.
gravy, I'm not sure. You know what? I'll do the fall in public because I feel like I could like pay the hospital bills with the video going viral.
Exactly. See, you're looking at longevity right there. Mhm.
Exactly. Long-term game, man. I'm in the end game now. End game.
Ooh.
Avengers end game. Dun, 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 dun. The Avenger saves me. I got you. He reverses time. Not the stones. We'll come back to that. All right. Here's another card. Here we go. All right. Would you rather accidentally laugh loudly at a funeral or fart while giving a speech at a wedding?
Mm. Whew. Wow.
Yeah.
That's intense.
I know. That's why.
All right, so what's the question again?
Okay, so would you rather accidentally laugh loudly at a funeral or fart while giving a speech at a wedding?
There's some pros and cons to laughing at a funeral.
Very much so, yes. Wait, I didn't say whose funeral it was.
Exactly. Like, what if I was laughing because they probably farted?
At the funeral?
Yeah. Hey, sometimes they do that. So
I mean, that could happen.
So it might be a collective laugh. Who knows?
Well, it's an accidental laugh. Like, you didn't mean to laugh. Like something, not everyone caught, and then you just start laughing at something. Say, we will truly miss them. Then you start laughing. I don't know. Like, they will be truly missed, and then you start laughing.
Okay. I'll probably go for the wedding then. Laughing at the
Farting at a wedding. See, I think that's a fun memory.
Yeah.
Weddings are supposed to I
I could literally blame it on their food choice at that point.
It's like, I should have gone for the fish.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have gone for the fish, not the chicken. It's a little too much. I'm getting muffled again. Oh my goodness. I feel it in my soul.
Come back.
I don't want to touch the light. Oh, I'm
there
back.
There it is.
Back. Okay. Oh, I got scared. Thank you for guiding me back to the light, Cal.
I got you.
This is why we're friends. Okay. All right. Here's another one. And I think this will be our last one, and then we'll wrap it up. Would you rather be able to record your thoughts or your dreams while you sleep? So record your own thoughts or record your dreams while you sleep.
Definitely the dreams, because there's been some interesting things happening. Like, whew. I would definitely want to look back and be like, yeah, I dreamed that. Don't know why,
right.
But it was there. Because dreams, you tend to forget those as soon as you wake up.
Right. No, it's true.
At least your thoughts, you're thinking of those thoughts. So it's like, yeah.
What was the sound effect again?
Yeah.
Dreams. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'll definitely record the dreams.
Well, Cal, thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Thank you for being good sport with Would You Rather, brought to you by Poddex, who does not happen to be a sponsor just yet, but they should be. Hopefully I get to talk to you soon. And now I'm going to move it on to our next bit. Thank you so much, Cal.
No, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I greatly appreciate it.
Once again, that is Kal Smith. You can follow him on Instagram at Kal_Smith17. So now we come to the end of the show to figure out what the heck we learned today during this podcast. So what did we learn? We learned who loved orange soda, and we learned that Nickelodeon and Cal love orange soda, as well as a good burger. We learned that William Shatner and Christopher Lloyd are pretty cool people, and premieres are pretty dope if you can attend one because of the tension and mostly the free stuff. I'll be honest, it's the free stuff. With that being said, thank you for listening. We greatly appreciate it. And have an awesome day. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening. If your ears like what you heard, go ahead and click that subscribe button and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It's free. And if you want to spend some dough, you can be a producer of Chat Past Midnight by supporting us at anchor.fm/chatpastmidnight/support. Also, see what we're up to by following us on Instagram at Chat Past Midnight.